Somebody's getting fucked. Get fucked. Why does this fuck ass video keep reloading?
This video is made for self-selection.
Testing.
Testing.
Cool. If you make dollar, I make dime. It should be no fucking wonder while I work on while I. If you make dollar, I make dime. It should be no fucking wonder why I shit on company time. All right. Here we go. So let's get straight into it. Hey guys, AuraDragoon Day playing Watch Dogs Legion. So, yeah, let's get started. Logging in. Pressure. Pressure. Gangle. Look at that. Gangy. Look at the face of Gandlebear. The Gandlebear. Gandlebear!
Menu narration, cloth, enable text to speak.
No. English. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Hmm. classic resistance mode. Challenging experience that puts DedSec on the back foot. London's more dangerous than ever and is out for blood. Alright. Alright. Confirm. Alright. Let's do this. Ubisoft, I be hard.
London, what a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Okay. Who the fuck is this John Wick looking motherfucker? Dalton.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am.
Ubisoft presents.
I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Watch Dogs Legion. Ah, so I'm this guy in the suit.
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in this system.
Who in their right mind?
Damn.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
What is that? Oh. I see. Ah. Explode! Come over here, fuckface. Abagabana. Akina. Akina. Akina Venwa. Damn. What's this? Oh my god, it's explosion. Non-lethal explosion. Okay, so that's... Yep.
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to...
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
ADZX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
Damn!
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Where's that detonator? Oh god, I'm getting Metro Awakening flashbacks. At least there are no spiders here.
House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
Alright. Interact.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Shit. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open. Check every corner and crevice.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Oh God, oh God, oh God! They must move! Finding cover! Landing the shot!
There we go. Anyone else? Diffuse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I need your physical appendages now.
Alright.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up.
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Oh god. Oh god! Alright.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Oh my god! Fucking twat bastard.
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Watch Dogs Legion.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist responses failed. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling,
Oh, there's
drug
fight clubs?
trafficking and prostitution all down, following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
Reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply support any other story.
Brave New World.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Toe! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colours. It's terrifying to think we harboured such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't to blow up our parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson. And
All right. Searching for contacts.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Select your first 3 operatives. All right. Ooh. Okay. 1. Ooh. Confirm.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
All right. Let's do this. I've been to London before. Let me just see if I can recognize some of the places.
National crime statistics report a 37% reduction. Violent crime over the last year. Albion, looking for you.
Alright.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Secret passages and hidden bases. Oh, I fucking missed this shite.
Oh, he's Irish? Say less.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Cool.
Open sesame.
Open sesame. And we have a loading screen. What the fuck?
Anyone around? Guess not. Let's find the power then.
Oh, it's an underground.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
And you'll have to explain my untimely demise to Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Sure. What's that? Floppy disk.
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. In today's world, we've all had to get used to our every move being tracked by the optic on our temples, by the cameras around us, and with every click we make online. Seems like everything we do feeds the big data beast. Why are data giants like Bloom so hungry to get hold of our private information
Gangi.
and our metadata?
Gangi.
What are they using it for?
Gangi.
Will we ever have real private lives again? What is privacy in the digital world? And what happens when capitalism and surveillance become one? As you know, we keep all names confidential on Buccaneer. Speaking from a secure location, here's new technology strategist Charles, who worked all over the world trying to keep democracy strong in the face of the data assault.
If you have enough personal data on somebody, you're able to predict what it is that they're going to do. You can tell what they might be passionate about, but mostly you can tell what they fear. And if you can tell what someone fears, then you can manipulate them and you can move them in particular directions. Like, data is collected on citizens in every possible way. Data is collected through surveillance cameras. Data is collected from television sets. Data is collected from voter records. It's collected from how much power do you use in your house and how much water do you use in your house. In pre-crisis Britain, we got really used to all of our services being free. Everything suddenly became free that was digital. But what people forgot is that if you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst in technology. Senior academic Alfie tells us how big business repurposes big data.
Historically, what's happened, of course, is that people have traded their privacy for their convenience as smartphones and other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects. Gradually, people were so attracted to the affordances of these technologies that privacy kind of retreated into the background and into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Bloom so much more powerful than they would be otherwise, and not just in the obvious ways. Of course, there's a lot of worry and fear over what they can do with the data, that can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat, meet, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance capitalist companies like Bloom can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially
I'm gonna
live,
listen
the
to this
things
as I
they
play
do,
some
the
Dragon Ball
things
Z
they
Dokkan Battle.
enjoy and the life they lead. So we're really kind of outsourcing our decision making, I would say, to a huge corporate capitalist company, and there's something very, very scary about that indeed. All these technologies can be used to not only influence us to act as the perfect consumer, but also to prevent us from doing radical and revolutionary things. So technologies in foreign nations that have been used are things like heat map features, which show where populations are gathering. In-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes, things like that. Traffic data can be manipulated to prevent people gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually can be put to use to prevent radical and disruptive behavior in the city, which limits the power of any kind of revolutionary force.
So, if you thought you had a private life, get used to it. You don't. And we're not going to reclaim our lives without a fight. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer, keeping the resistance informed. Keep listening, keep fighting, and remember, nobody owns you but you.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom's central command center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse. They didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your Optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I'd prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work, or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can predict when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you before you even ask for it.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I don't want this data to drive my life. It understands too much at times. Have you heard some of the rumors around the hacked version of Bagley?
I've heard mutterings, yes.
I've heard it's been used by DZX.
I wouldn't put it past them. It's pretty well known that they're not fans of Bloom. But the idea of a souped-up version of Bagley, given it's already so intelligent, is a bit terrifying.
I wonder what they could actually make it do.
Yep. Anything else?
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. They probably know that you're listening to this show right now, but don't worry. We're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
You know, we're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated. And what we haven't looked at is the power structures and the profit that lies behind this. For example, if we examine what actually happened, you know, there's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas for investment and so on. And historically, throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company in order to overthrow governments. And then suddenly all the chickens came home to roost. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk. And they couldn't figure it out. And yet it was standing there in their face the whole time. There's a couple of different ways that we got where it is that we are. I mean, one, you have a lot of smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending things just a little. Oh, we'll compromise a little bit, we'll bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve that's good for us. And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here is the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA. It is by its nature a tool for authoritarianism, and it has been used in that way.
How does big data look into our lives? James covered it for the pre-crisis press.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and that with data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than just the money you're spending. And this can have profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points, and then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, the travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from travelling first class to not being allowed to travel at all. These systems are very real and very possible because of all of the data that is now held on us.
Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters on an individual basis.
So this is basically Reform UK, London.
Part of the nation, and the only meaning that you will find in your life is to become part of the nation. What is a nation? A nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, you know, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does. It's just a myth. But that's what they go for. And on that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life, from who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the state operating in tandem, basically molded into one another. But that isn't that rare. I mean, you saw exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. You look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany, there were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might be watching you, you're probably right. They're watching all of us. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer. Keep listening, keep sharing the show, and keep it encrypted. They're watching us, but we're watching them too.
Alright. Oops, wrong button.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DZX.
Let's listen to the full thing.
On this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DZX and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DZX ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DZX because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DZX's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DZX showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DZX more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
Yep. Alright, I'll get back to gameplay in a second.
There we are.
There we are. A floppy disk full of penises. Oh no. Why'd I put penises on the floppy disk? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yankee with no brim. The brimless Yank. Oh my god, I haven't upgraded this motherfucker at all. Let's just see. And I Dokkan Awakens Cell Max. Now we get to gameplay. Alright, let's just see how we get up there. Oh, is that another motherfucking thing?
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Sky Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her. We only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible. Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optics.
Glaze!
But what do you know about Sky Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I've followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into the world.
I've always found it a bit creepy that she's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be? When you've got a mind as amazing as Sky's, why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities?
You sound pretty much in love with Sky Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed the world around us, and just watching how her mind works from afar is pretty incredible, because some of what the technology she's introduced has changed how we all live our lives, and Bagley has been this really incredible assistance to humanity as a whole. Did I ever tell you that I actually interviewed Sky Larson once?
Really? I thought she never spoke to the media or anything.
So this was a long time ago, back in the day when she was a little bit more accessible. And she was one of these people that just had an amazing presence. You were inspired by her very being, and she was just incredibly talented and knowledgeable, and one of possibly the best living people that I've ever met.
I'm not sure you're being too objective there. I mean, I imagine she's not very likable as a person.
She obviously despises humanity in some way. I think she believes that becoming data is preferable to being human. She's one of these people who's extremely methodical in everything that she does, and she does everything to perfection and really tries to change the world around her and make it a better place for us to live in.
If you say so.
Yeah, it really feels like a London radio show. Now, how do I get up there? That's my way up there. I am Sir Clank. Alright.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking
so
about
much stuff.
3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me. And it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad though, it's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
Not as broken as our city's cars. Damn. Son of a bitch. Let me just pick up and play. Though there might be still more stuff to listen to. Time to take a look around. Just in case, because it's always... Oh. There's a fucking boxing ring here? Oh, there's another. There it is.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought that optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius. Bloom was really calculated when it was doing that. It was pushing this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi.
Yo, welcome to the stream. Multitasking. I'm listening to
products that you need in your life.
Deep.
Why do you hate it?
I'm not sure if it's probably a radio or a podcast in Watch Dogs 2 while I play Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I'm trying to get the stuff needed to awaken Cell Max. The new one, the AGL LR.
Data didn't convince you. Fines and arrests from the state for not having the optic would pretty much be enough.
I mean, what do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about that anymore.
They don't talk about it because we don't have any choice when it comes to the optic. Yes, it's convenient and mandatory, but everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life. Bloom can see everything that you can see. Nothing is private anymore. There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail me with this in the future.
Totally multitasking.
And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do. It's the government. The UK
ADHD maxing.
has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around London.
Well, in that case, you might be interested in some rumours I heard. Did you hear that some DedSec packets have found a way to bypass the optics connection with Bloom?
Are they actually making it better or usable?
Entertaining yourself while entertaining yourself is crazy.
Well, it's that they've been able to create an encrypted signal,
well, can I?
Which means that your
No, I can't.
Have a chance of
I wanted to go into the boxing ring and
so you could go
take some motherfucker's head off. They call me Muhammad Ali, Mike.
With the optic, privacy's dead.
Yeah. Is there any more podcasts I can listen to? Not here. Not here. Where? I can't find more headphones. Where? I'm gonna sneeze on myself. Oh, Pikachu. Bro, I wanted to do the Mike Tyson special. I want to go. The only place where it's appropriate to buy a person's ear off is the fucking boxing arena. Oh, I got a mask. I got a dog mask. I want to get a different type of mask, though. Oh, let's just see. I'm gonna connect to you manually, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network.
Congratulations.
Database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
That's the shape of it. What I want to know is if it wasn't DedSec who did the bombings, who was it?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament.
By the way, I'm low charge and you go soon. Sucks,
From
but
what I can infer, an unknown hacker group
I
identified
hope your battery lasts really long then. I hope you have that fucking brick phone that lasts a long time.
Sabine is requesting a video call.
Yeah, here you go, let me. Video call? Let's do this. But I'll still be here for a little while. Coolio.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Christ. How did you make it out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile lost a wheel, and Joker got away.
DedSec is about as popular as the plague these days. Look,
nah, jingle balls.
You know what they went for you.
Jingle.
Fucking hell. Sabine, that's a lot to ask.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me.
Jingle balls.
And everyone.
Smell my cock.
But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can.
Jingle balls, smell my taint. Welcome to the limit. Sniff my taint. What the fuck am I saying? Oh no.
Fuck it. There's fate's worse than death.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Coolio.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Okay. Tech upgrades. Yes. Tech points. Let me just see. ChatGPT ass logo. You have the ChatGPT logo on your fucking thighs, motherfucker. Why do you have the ChatGPT logo? There we go. Infiltrator Spiderbot. Spiderbot. Alright. There we go.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Sure. Oh, I got flashbanged by the bald guy. Bald! 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 My eyes! Bald! 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 Oh no, he's bald! 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 Okay, let me just check wardrobe. Max, I have. Cool. Hola. Cool. Oh. Thank God I lowered my sound. Let's just see. Head, face tattoo. Alright. Face wear. Flashbanged. One more. His bald head. We want to shove balls. This gonna be my mask, and when you John Pork ass mask. John Pork. John Pork. I don't have much in terms of I can get dreadlocks with a white guy to piss off certain Twitter users. Actually, you should shut the fuck up. I can't do anything else, so.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact.
Tough
Not to
fit.
mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
Yeah, let's start this mission.
Could use the warm-up.
Let's do this. Let's do this right here, right now.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
Alright.
You're getting it. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Yes! Nice one. You're getting it.
There we go.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance.
Woo!
Just like that. Just like that.
There we go. Oh, we just... Oh my god! Finish that bitch! Woo! What? What the fuck? Ubisoft! Who's making clips on this stuff, expecting to go far when my channel has one
Socialization. The rest of your team has arrived.
sub, which is
Why
literally
not
my
go and
alt
have a
account
chat?
on my PC. I don't know. Talkie.
Welcome to DedSec.
Yes, I'm so ready to help out the cause.
Hey.
I can't believe it was this easy. There's no test or anything. We just DedSec straight up.
Yeah. I wish we had the time to prepare, but the job needs doing now.
There comes a
Now that
time.
you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Cyber thieves. Cyberpunk 2079. Incorrect password, my asshole.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
To be honest, I think I'd be put to better use in the skull-cracking department.
Albion's taken our home and turned it into a war zone, silencing anyone who dares stand up to them.
Yeah, but Clan Kelly are the ones taking real advantage. We need to lay the boots on them too.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'm calling it now. Zero Day is
Let's unfuck London.
the guy. He's in like the fucking government right now. That feels like that's what the twist is gonna be.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Old Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Cool. Let me. Oh, Another podcast.
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine.
Huh?
The government has extended Albion's contract, and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about
my
our favourite private
charge's gonna run out. See ya tomorrow. That sucks. See ya. Hope you enjoyed what happened in the stream so far, even if it was like a big fat pile of nothing, because I was just listening to podcasts and playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up. Well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts, Alice. I mean, are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't ask too much anyway, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. Oh, I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interests who control him and prop him up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, Andy, remember when you could get away with prank calls without people coming around to your house to beat the shit out of you?
Oh, happy time.
You're listening to The Bug.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
Well, that's a much more reassuring way of looking at things. What have we become, Alice? When you look at the state of our politics, we're supposed to have the mother of parliaments. Well, this is one mother that has emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents, unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. And do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? Oh, I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics insist it actually works better that way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on the Bug this week, a new feature, the Bug Off feature. The person who has most irritated us in Britain this week, we're going to tell to bug off. And to get things going, I'm going to nominate Big Nigel. Nigel Castle. Look, this is Britain. History tells us this place is a bastion of freedom. I'm just not sure that that kind of freedom should involve Big Nigel expressing his freedom to run a private army. I guess historically there is a precedent, the East India Company. That was a trading house with an army of 250,000 soldiers, which is a lot for a company. The Bug PLC has Alice with a water pistol, but crucially, compared with Albion, the East India Company didn't operate its 250,000 strong army in London. It did it a long way away, out of sight, out of mind. Anyone to nominate for the Bug Off, Alice?
I think today's Bug Off for me goes to my streaming service. I'm sick of being recommended things based on things I already like. The other day it recommended me to watch a reality TV competitive dating show set in a nude commune. Andy, I watched it and I liked it, and I do not want to be the kind of person who enjoys nude competitive reality television dating shows. I did not want to know that about myself. I have to go sit in the corner and cry.
That's it from the Bug. Don't forget the live show that is so secret it is definitely not happening at the usual time and place this month. Definitely not. And definitely do not tell anyone not to come to it. It's definitely not happening. Usual time and place. Bye-bye.
Bebop. Bebop and cook steady. Let's do this. What the fuck? Time to get out in the world and just fuck around in it. Fuck around and find out just who makes you want to.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Alright. DedSec chapter started. Squad goals. Reporting for duty. Alright, where's my car?
The Bug. Objective voice of objection for a most objectionable world. Hello, Bugsters. Welcome to The Bug, the comedy show that holds up the Medusa of satire to the already immovably concrete face of modern Britain. I'm Andy, I bench 480, and I can crack a tree in half just by looking at it. Can I? Well, what is reality anymore, anyway? Alice, what do you bench?
Bench body weights, well, not my body weight. Okay. Body weight of a baby.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to give that kind of detail. Just
it's very impressive.
Weight.
People look at me and go, where did you get that baby?
You are listening to The Bug.
In this week's Truth News, according to an official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS. And I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever, in the history of London, ever agreed on anything. You could not get 98% of Londoners to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog of raw liquid feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
Maybe they just meant 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll, we should say that. This is not any poll, this is an official poll. Right from the very heart of government. It's not a knock-off fake poll of an elderly couple and their mangy old dog sitting on a bench waiting to die. This is an official poll. So let's just put those words, official poll, through an online translator in case you didn't study languages. Let's find out what it actually means. Made up lie. There we go. Got to clear that up. I think it's fair to say, entirely trust these official polls. They feed us, Alice. I mean, they could publish an official poll saying that over 99.9% of children like ice cream, and I would instantly assume that all children now hate all ice cream and would prefer to eat a bucket of gravel mixed with dead badger. They could publish an official poll saying that 10 out of 10 cats prefer cat food to being whacked with a tennis racket, and I would assume that all cats have gone vegan and were queuing up outside Wimbledon meowing, choose me, choose me.
I trust these polls as much as I trust someone recommending a movie that they watched during a breakup. Your judgment is impaired, Sally. I'll make my own decisions.
I trust those polls as much as I would trust Mary Kelly if she came up to me and said, "Congratulations, Andy, you've just won a free holiday to the south of France in the back of this windowless van."
I think official polls are like the unsolicited dick pics that the government provides us. I didn't ask for it, I don't believe it, it's on an angle, you've artificially inflated it ahead of time, and anyone that falls for one deserves all the disappointment of trying to match it to reality. These polls are absolute rubbish, Andy. I read one the other day that said the plumbing in London was good, and it absolutely is not. I mean,
it's
we have
not.
technology now where they can spy on my every bowel movement. There's a CTOS camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A media drone is scaring the birds off my garden bird feeder, and you can't get me consistently hot water.
Speaking of media drones, I mean, they're everywhere, clearly. The great thing, I guess, about media drones is that, as inanimate robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion, and dignity than the human journalists all used to have to put up with, and a much more accurately calibrated moral compass. But it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alice. I'm in showbiz. Look at me here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in showbiz. And it's terrible for me, all these drones, knowing I'm being filmed all the time. Every day I have to make sure I've done my hair and makeup and not wearing clothes I've ever worn before. Well, we all have crosses to bear.
At this point, they've installed so many CTOS cameras, I'm not sure where they'll put the new ones. On top of the old ones, just cameras watching other cameras, like a social media influencer so self-absorbed they don't know how to sleep without turning it into monetized content.
I think that's the logical end of all society, isn't it? Where just everything has just become a camera filming another camera. To be honest, I've just given up on all news and reality now, Alice. I just, in fact, I now just make up my own headlines these days. I get a piece of paper and a pen. Remember them? Paper and pens, those were the days. And I'll just write down the headlines I want to read. Now, I'll just make my own newspaper. Look, here I've got today. If you point at the bird shit on your car window and say it's a currency, no one can tell you otherwise. Screams Chancellor at Bilderberg karaoke night. Let's write another headline. Here we go. PM announces Britain back on track after swapping all Crown Estate properties for some magic beans. Might as well. We've got to do something as the nation we are today. Here's another one. Wild joy on the streets as Britain signs £864 zillion trade deal with Bolivia. There we go. Build a better world. Government claims only nice people will benefit from agreement to sell trampolines, mermaids and warships to landlocked South American nation. We're building a better Britain. Here's another one. Environment probably fine, claims drowning scientist. Invent the world you want to have, people. It's going to be way, way better than the one you've actually got. From the bug, goodbye. Hello, Resistance fans. You're listening to the Bug Podcast, the objective voice of objection for this most objectionable world. I am Andy, not my real name, so good luck finding me, Monsieur Bloom. My real name is, in fact, Andrew, and I live in, note this down, a deluded pseudo-reality of my own making, which is, in fact, the most densely populated place on Earth these days. Overcrowded, some might say. Joining me, as always, my next-door neighbour in these Netherlands of nonsense. It's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I'm not going to tell you that, but you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from. Here, it's coming from here. I must get a new wheel with at least one other place on it. And the headline today, Alice, our borders are safe. We can all sleep easy in our well-bordered beds. 4,000 illegals were deported last month. These illegal people breaking the law just by existing, and of course illegality is contagious. It can osmose through your skin just by standing next to an illegal person. So we've got rid of 4,000 of them. My question for you, Alice, is why only 4,000? Is that really enough? I will not feel safe until at least another 75 million people have been deported from this country, and I'm here in Britain on my own.
As a bleeding heart lefty, Andy, I would normally be outraged about this, but really I think mass deportation is a very handy way to break up with a partner. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but an anonymous source has reported you for snoring really loudly in a French way.
So everyone out, no exceptions, Alice, not even you. It's for the good of the country. Everyone out. Unless you can prove that your family are in the background on the Bayeux Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out. Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show, unarguably, that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, scratch that. Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge, get out of my country. I guess when you look at it, the best ways to stop immigration, apart from obviously the end of the world, to make the place you want to stop people coming to as unpleasant as possible.
Well, we absolutely are doing that, Andy.
Well, fair play to the government for helping us with that. Another option, extend the White Cliffs of Dover. They've been resting on their laurels for too long. Very inefficient, it turns out, as a means of stopping immigration. We need to extend them by about another 11,000 miles, a full wrap around Great Britain, and they could do with being about 1.5 kilometres higher as well, with a special greasy coating to stop people clambering over the top or however they get in. Here's a quick joke for you, Alice, about immigration. Did you hear the one about the woman who went into the immigration processing centre and was ever seen again?
No, Andy, I didn't hear that one.
Boom. Set up, punchline. Classic. For those of you unfamiliar with it, the Immigration Processing Centre is, of course, where so many of our guests to Britain go for a longer than desirable game of involuntary hide and seek. You are listening to The Bug. I will conclude by saying, out of all the things wrong with Britain today, I think immigration is right up there, Alice. When you think of all the health professionals we've stolen from overseas over the years here in Britain, it's quite possible that all these people are just coming here to try to get an appointment with their local doctor.
Yes, Andy, certainly as someone who came from the expanded arm of the empire when Britain was still reaching out rather than folding in on itself, most of us just come here to visit our stuff in the museums.
It's the British way.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
Yeah, but let's give credit to all the spies that haven't been in scandals and therefore might as well not exist.
Well, they've arrested those German spies in that SIRS crackdown on the illegals in Hackney, and I think that's a sad thing. I think I used to think of Germans as quite scary, but that was because I'd been watching World War II movies where the Germans all have English accents. They speak in that very, like, precise way. It's very, you know, we have ways of making you talk, and now Germans all have that American accent where it's all like, oh, welcome to the party, we're having a really nice time. They're much friendlier Germans. Let them stay.
Well, that's all today, Bugsters. Remember, it's not as bad as it seems. Honestly. I hope. Until next time, bye-bye.
Alright. Can I? Fast travel. Bare Knuckle League. What the hell's this over here?
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills, technical abilities, firearms handling, and...
You don't know me, but I heard we might have some mutual interests.
Oh, I get it. You're DedSec. I've got some info for you.
I'm listening.
What's got more packages in the Parcel Fox warehouse? Me and my co-workers, because we all just got severance. 300 people all at once. Fired. Said we were being replaced.
Jesus, that's awful.
I'm doing alright, but the whole thing was just super shitty, you know? Cloak and Dagger. We were all video game developers. There's no way they could have replaced all of us that fast. Well, maybe, but probably not without doing something dodgy.
So you want DedSec to look into your replacement then?
Exactly. If you help me out with this, I'll owe you one. A big one.
Okay. What the hell is this? Play? Kick up.
All right, let's just say this is physical coordination training. I'll keep track of your score.
Clanker.
How many's that now?
Ah! What the fuck?
Fucking legend over here.
Drunk? The fuck you mean drunk bonus? Let's do this. Fuck!
Ah, shite in the bucket.
What the fuck? Fucking hell!
Yeah, fucking legend!
Oh my god! Oh!
It's me back. You never lose it.
Oh my... What the fuck?
Fucked that up, didn't I?
I did that! Fuck you! What the fuck? I did that! I timed it perfectly! Shut in your pants.
Yeah, fucking legends. Yeah. How many's that now?
Fuck!
Oh, this is fucking fun.
Alright. Is there anyone in here? I am a real American. I am a real British man. Fight for the rights of no one but the wild.
London, one of the busiest cities on the planet. 9 million people, 3 million cars, and all that means is gridlock. But with Parcel Fox's new drone collect and delivery service, your next delivery is just one click away. Whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. Parcel Fox.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
Restricted areas. Yeah, I know.
I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Data relay. This is gonna... Yeah, that's... Damn! What was that? You just... What did you hit him with? You hit him with that fucking STO! They call me evil! Now watch me fucking... toss this man and do it and have one of the worst reigns as champion of all time, because I am a bum.
That's it. Now let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
Active what?
Who's that? Me. I've got someone. I'm hit.
You're hit? Oh, I'm sorry. I come! Alright. AR reconstruction.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress. Fucking hell, we're living in Big Brother and no one even knows it.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. Alright, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. That's the CTOS hub there.
Alright. Let's do this.
Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarper, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
Alright. So, what do you want me to do? Oppressed. Huh. What am I meant to do here? Because for the life of me, I can't figure it out. Oh.
Sending location on a 1033. Advise conditions.
What am I doing? Because I don't know.
So, we're stealing the AR reconstruction gadget. Tell me what to do.
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Are you just expecting me to strap the fucker to me back? The bleeding server's got away half a ton.
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Heavy lifter? Some kind of construction drone, right? Where could I find one?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Bang on, Bagley, thank you.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Alright. Oh, you fucking moron! You daft ass, punk ass, fuck ass bitch! You! schmunk! Shock me! Haha! Fuck!
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
Recruit.
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
You're saying you're with DedSec? I could use the help.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
Clan Kelly helped me pay a medical bill, and I've been working off the debt. Problem being, they keep adding to what I owe, and are basically using me like an indentured servant.
Okay, we'll handle it.
All right.
Okay, but... No, you sure?
Alright.
Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Grand.
Time to play that audition track. Or just listening on the move. We don't want you to drop a beat.
We want you to shuck a dick. Be wise. Be solid. Be humongous. Suck a dick.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Fucking hell, the Kellys have moved in here full time. There goes the bleeding neighborhood. When did they get this organized?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on.
Alright.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Flashbang, bitch! Oh! Who the fuck hit me? Ow!
Cut the intruder down! Hey, Dawn, look around. Yeah, move on.
You wanna fight?
I think that round's been fucked with. Let's look around for the hacker.
Fuck you.
This spot is clear. I'll keep searching.
Must have pissed off. Fuck.
There we go. Oh.
You and me. Come on. Insist, or you will be restrained. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply.
Shut your bitch ass up. He pulled a he had a gun out ready to use it on me, and then he just got completely beat the fuck up.
Together at last through the miracle of genetics.
I mean, I'll try anything once, twice if I like it, but now's not the time.
Right, you can erase all record of that debt, putting our new friend back into the black, and more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fantastic.
Alright. Hello. Ah. Need to. There we go.
Stupid fucker!
There we go. Erase.
Transfer complete.
And it's recruitment complete. Recruited.
You're out from under Clan Kelly's heel. Wouldn't show my face if I was you, but that goes without saying.
What a relief. You know, despite what I've heard recently, you lot are really decent.
You know, DZX's looking for fighters, and you seem to have some fight in you. How about letting it out?
Just what I was hoping to hear. I mean...
Huh? See ya tomorrow morning. Woo! Alright. Nah. Okay. I want to do the... Where is...
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll look into it.
Ah! You know, that song would be good for a reveal of Batman Arkham Asylum Remastered. Or like a remake. That'd be such a peak choice for the trailer song.
You've arrived at our contact's former employer, and aside from some heavily armed security guards, it's basically a ghost town.
Interesting.
I don't think this replacement is on site. Dig around and see if you can figure out where they are.
There we go. Cool.
You can do your corporate espionage from there.
Resisting arrest.
Code 3, closest units proceed to alarm location.
Oh. Oh. These hands are rated E for everyone, bitch!
Here's the data.
Copy that. I'll analyze the company records while you get to safety.
Oh, shit. What the? Arrested? Well, how do we break him out then? I hope he's not permanently unavailable for the rest of the game, because that would suck. I really like that fella.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Well, fuck. Let's get this over with then. Bagley, what have we got?
Well, I found our prospect's replacement. It's an AI. And a pretty shoddy one at that. Nowhere near as smart as me. It could maybe replace a few million humans at most.
Fucking hell.
Oh, right. I suppose from your perspective, that's a lot. If you like, we can go destroy it before it puts anyone else out of work.
Okay, excellent. Send me the coordinates.
Alright.
What is wrong with...
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
Wait, do I have a barista? Yeah, I have a barista. Ass.
Terrorists, criminals, everyday accidents. There are too many threats facing our community, but there are also those who stand against them. The government has put the new National Health Service at the center of national security. So, if you're looking for a way to serve your community, try serving your country. The NHS. We might be smaller, but we still care.
What the?
Considering the amount of trouble we're bound to get in, might do well to have someone on the team who knows their way around the law.
Ironically, running an illegal resistance group would be easier if we had someone to consult for legal advice.
Right.
How do you feel about changing the state of things?
You're saying you're with DZX? I could use the help.
Who can say? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Or maybe I am. Now what's going on?
Clan Kelly has crossed the line and needs to be reined in. They are killing with impunity. Enemies, rivals, critics, no one safe.
That's terrible.
There are two bastards that run their death squad, but the Met won't touch them.
Yeah, you couldn't trust the police to organise a piss-up in a brewery. Leave this to DZX.
It's worth a try. I think we can both benefit from helping each other.
Cool. Sorry.
Citizens, if you see something, say something. We are here to protect you.
What?
How do you feel about changing the state of things?
Funny you should say that. I want someone who's good at getting into places they shouldn't be. Do you have what it takes?
No secrets safe from us, mate. What's up?
I'll send you coordinates. There's a file there. I want you to get it.
Cool.
You're too close, mate.
Do not hesitate to report a crime.
Two potential recruits. Let's go over here. You. Mr. Turn. Recalculating. 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 God damn!
The job-killing AI's code blueprint has been packed up into a crate on site.
Time for a bit of destruction.
Here we go.
Ah shit. Here we go again.
What's that? You meant...
Ah! God, that's an automated turret! Jesus fucking Christ.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
That's a shame, but we've got a job to do.
Is she in the same place? Ah, of course she wasn't in the same... Oh, she is in the same place. That's... good. Now... oh!
Halt! Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention.
Ugh.
Sierra 4-2, Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area. Over.
Code 3. Closest units proceed to alarm location.
Oh shit, I'm out of ammo! I'm okay. I'm just really hurt.
Let's hear it.
That drone was assigned to an Albion detention centre somewhere in the borough. According to what I could parse, it was used to interrogate high-value local insurgents. This is one less weapon in their arsenal.
Watch out! Shot fire! Oh, big...
It's upstairs.
You found it, now find some way to destroy it. AI successfully murdered. Now get to safety and I'll send our friend the good news.
Alright. What is this?
I know this sounds like something from a bad sci-fi movie, but your replacement is an AI, not even a real human.
No way. Really?
Yeah. The company was ready to replace your whole industry with that AI, not just your division. I'm glad we caught them in time.
Cheers, mate.
Hey, you know what? You're exactly the kind of person DedSec is looking for. You should join us. It's fun.
Yeah, alright. Fuck it.
Fuck it. As Shakespeare once said, fuck it.
I've got your coordinates for those two Clan Kelly goons. Scrape their optics for data. If I've learned anything about humanity, it's that there's something in literally everyone's text history that can get them arrested.
Read you loud and clear.
Alright, let's do this. But first, let me go take a piss, cause I don't wanna piss myself. So be right motherfucking back, bitch. Woo! a bit longer than I expected it to. Sorry about that. Download the bitch-ass motherfuckers records. Bing bing! Oh! Gengi? 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 Oh my god, look, Gengober! Gengober! Gengi up! Gengi! Look, up, 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 up! Gengi up! Gengi! Gengi! Okay, you go up there then, huh? You go up there? Sure. Go up there. Go up there! Stay! Call me John! Stamos! Stay! Call me John! Fuck us! Oh. I temporarily became... I need train tracks. I need trains running. Does the train actually... Sure. There we go. Haha. You'll love to see it. I can do this all day. I can destroy every fucking one of those, every single one of those motherfucking clankers with this one forbidden technique. I call it the law of suicide. I need to...
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby.
All right. Oh my God! You just suplexed that man! Okay.
I'll shoot you, I will. This will be a piece of pig.
Fuck. Swap operative to who? Because all of them are unavailable, right? Oh, thank fuck for that one guy. Delivery Jones.
Teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
That's awful. I hope they were doing something cool at least.
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby.
What the fuck's that helmet? How? Oh, if they get injured, it's an hour. If they're arrested, it's a few minutes. Alright. 12 minutes. Come on in!
Stop!
Finish! Hello. Stay. Yep. Oh God. Damn. Mortal Kombat. That's a scanner. So I have to find an alternate way in. Alright. Well, I guess that's... I didn't want you to disable that, fuck it. Fucking idiot.
There it is. You can hack in from there.
Fuck! Swap to who? There are no operatives left. How the fuck did you get released early?
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Great to know.
Alright. Excuse me.
I certainly don't want to end up in hospital too.
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby.
Okay. Oh.
Nothing to see here. What's next? Oh my god! What the?
Oh, you son of a bitch! You know.
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Oh.
That's one criminal scraped. Now let's see about their friend.
So I guess I just leave the area.
Moving to last known position. Aha! It was over there. Keep searching. Head over that way.
Track him down.
Okay, it's still here.
Shit. That's gonna be hard to explain.
I guess I gotta climb back up here. Oh no! It's not that bad of a drop. I still have to climb my ass all the way back up there. Yep. See you there. You ain't neutralized shit, motherfucker. Oh.
Begin searching.
Search for these nuts. Heyo. Damn.
I think they're pissed off. Thank God.
Haha.
Deep breath now. Get moving. It can't be it. I can handle this.
What? But I don't understand. Where is it?
seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic.
What the fuck?
Want to see how much havoc we can cause today? I promise it'll be fun.
Can't change me nature, can I?
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby. That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
Ah, target not available. Fuck.
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
No
measure
time for
to
doubts.
make London safe.
Here, your new kit.
DedSec is no game, yeah? Can't be a normal person by day and a resistance fighter by night.
What you mean normal? The bleeding government announcing they can shoot you dead.
You don't have to tell me. I know when something has to change. I'm just scared to let go of everything.
No one's leaving nothing behind. We're taking a stand to help everyone we cared about.
Yeah. You're right. I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
I'm on my way.
Right.
I'd like to have seen this place before the shit hit the fan.
Ah, fuck off. Ugh. I'm gonna leave it here for today. I'm tired. And yeah. Hopefully have more fun next time. So tomorrow I'll be streaming Sleeping Dogs. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. So yeah, how many guys, if you guys enjoyed the stream, say hit thumbs like button. Want more? Subscribe, hit the notification bell, mention my socials, share Discord, my subbers, the link description, signing out. Woo!